This is Verizon from the BSN forums. I just wanted to introduce my FemShep Veronica and her failed import into ME3. She looks pretty good in the two first games. This is her in ME1, and you could see that her structure is pretty strong. She's got nice jaw and everything that seemed to have disappeared in ME3 in an import. The patch didn't really help out. She also has that scar that didn't import into ME2, but I just chalked it up to the storyline. Maybe, her reconstruction took it away or something like that. Just a couple more clips. I'm just going to show a couple clips of the modifications I made. This is the YAML FemShep that I had, and I added her purple eyes because that didn't import. Then I added some variables from ihnoc forums, I think, or blog. So this is her with the variables. It's not a pure import from the ME2 to ME3, but she seems pretty okay. There's some nuances that I picked up on. Her eyes were a little bit more to her true self. But this is with the added variables that weren't imported into ME3. So there's a couple of close-ups, and she doesn't look so good in these scenes with Udina. It's just her eyes look way too cartoony. Something's wrong. It feels really off. Her jaws, her cheeks, something's off. Her lips, there's a lot of things that just don't seem right with her. But I took the import with the variables, added the variables, that's that, and then I put it through the Lazarus Project executable file, and she seemed to be a lot better. Her eyelash seemed to be much more realistic. She seemed to fit in more with the other characters in the game. She just seems a lot better, and I know that this is not complete, so half of her face looks good and the other side still kind of looks like, the original import file, but I think it's because they're still working on the Lazarus Project, and I'm really excited about how it's going to turn out. As you can see, her jaw and her cheeks are much more true to what it was in the first two games. Her lips are also better, but the textures, the skin textures just don't really work in these scenes, but it still shows that she looks more realistic, and it seems to be a bigger improvement from how she was from the pure import. I've also modded out her hair because apparently that's not the hair, the original import didn't give me the hair that she was supposed to have. So again, just comparisons between the variables and adding in putting it through the Lazarus Project. So it looks pretty good so far, and pretty excited about how it's going to turn out. Hopefully it'll turn out well. Just kind of sad that the developers at BioWare didn't do this for us and start passion to fix this mistake. So more screens of her, and in ME3 it seems like she turned out pretty okay. Just gotta wait for the development to finish through, and thank you for listening.